Hey everyone, and welcome. All right, today we're going to dive into a travel headache that, let's be honest, we all know way too well, the trek to the airport. We're going to use that infamous Riverside to LAX commute as our guinea pig, and we're going to crack the code on how to make it smoother, smarter, and just a whole lot less stressful. Okay, let's jump right in. Seriously, just think about it for a second. What's the first thing that pops into your head? Is it the traffic? The nightmare of parking? That nagging fear that you're going to be late? Yeah, for so many of us, getting to the vacation is somehow more stressful than the actual trip. And here they are, the usual suspects in what I like to call the pre-flight stress test. We've all been there, right? That sinking feeling when you're just watching the ETA on your GPS go up and up and up, or circling a massive parking garage for one ridiculously expensive spot. Or maybe just anxiously staring at your phone, praying your rideshare driver doesn't cancel last minute. These things are universal, and they're the exact problem we're here to solve. But what if there was another way? An alternative to all that chaos. A way to actually manage the journey instead of just letting it steamroll you. Well, that's what this is all about, finding that smoother path. Okay, so let's be super clear on what we're talking about here. This isn't just another taxi or a last-minute rideshare. This is a pre-booked, scheduled service. Think of it more like a strategic decision you make way ahead of time to absolutely guarantee a reliable, professional ride. It's about taking one of the biggest, most stressful variables right out of your travel equation. All right, next up, let's look at how this completely flips the script on the drive itself and how it can turn all that stressful drive time into some seriously valuable downtime. Oh boy. Yeah, if you've ever driven in Southern California, you know exactly what this is about. The 91, the 60, the 105, it's not a commute, it's a gauntlet of gridlock. This is the unpredictable battlefield you're signing up for when you decide to drive yourself. So let's put these side by side, because it's really night and day. On the left, it is all on you. You're battling the traffic, you're guessing the travel times, and you're carrying all the risk of missing that flight. But on the right, that entire responsibility just shifts. You can kick back, relax, maybe even get some work done, while an expert plans the best route, making punctuality their number one priority, not yours. And the best part? The whole process is just simple. 1, you schedule way in advance so all the guesswork is gone. 2, you actually get to relax during the drive. And 3, the results? You arrive on time, feeling calm and ready to fly. It's that easy. And this is a huge one. That trip between Riverside and LAX can easily be over an hour, right? So instead of gripping the steering wheel in bumper-to-bumper traffic, that time is now yours again. The car basically becomes your own private mobile office to prep for a meeting or just a quiet space to decompress before you even get to the airport. Okay, so the drive is handled. Great. But what about the chaos at the airport terminal itself? Next, let's talk about that. Ugh. The airport parking nightmare. We all have a horror story, don't we? Driving up and down endless aisles, trying to find a spot that isn't a mile away, and then getting hit with that shocking bill when you get back. It's expensive and it's just a hassle. But check this out. The solution just wipes every single one of those problems right off the board. Instead of hunting for a parking space, you get dropped off right at the curb. Instead of paying those insane long-term fees, you have 0 parking fees. And you're definitely not waiting around for a jam-packed shuttle bus while trying to juggle all your luggage. And that feeling of relief, it goes both ways. Just imagine stepping out of the terminal after a long, exhausting flight. Instead of having to scramble to find a ride, your prearranged car is already there, just waiting for you. That feeling of knowing your ride home is completely handled, it's just immense. So who is this really for? You might actually be surprised. It's not just for one type of traveler. Let's break down who really gets the most out of this. For business travelers, this is kind of a no-brainer. Punctuality is everything. Being able to turn that drive time into productive work time is a massive win for efficiency. And let's face it, arriving in a professional vehicle just projects a much better image. Now, if you're traveling with your family or a big group, you know the headache of trying to coordinate multiple cars or ride shares. This just simplifies everything. Everybody travels together in one vehicle. It completely eliminates a huge source of stress before the vacation has even started. And this is huge. You got a 6 a.m. flight or one that lands after midnight? Trying to get a rideshare at those hours can be a total gamble. A scheduled service is a guarantee. You know for a fact that your ride will be there, no matter how early or late it is.
So, after going through all of this, what's the real bottom line? What's the ultimate takeaway here? Well, it all boils down to one simple but incredibly valuable idea.
And this quote right here just nails it. The whole point is to let you focus on your actual trip, whether it's the big meeting, the family vacation, whatever it is, instead of getting completely bogged down by the frustrating logistics of just getting to and from the airport. When you get down to it, you're really just making a trade. You're swapping the stress of traffic for relaxation. You're trading expensive parking fees for pure convenience. And you're exchanging all that uncertainty for rock-solid reliability. You're trading all the hassles for safety, comfort, and most importantly, peace of mind. And that really leaves us with one final thought. As you're planning your next trip, it's worth asking yourself, what value do you put on starting and ending your journey without all that chaos? What is your peace of mind really worth? Thanks for watching.